Hey, my name's John McElhatton, and welcome to my page and my channel. I'm a networker, a mentor trainer, as well as an entrepreneur. And on this particular page, I want to give you a sample of some of the real good nuggets of knowledge as far as personal development comes in. And that's what really the entire page is all about, is giving you the steps, the tips, and the insight to help you build your belief in yourself and your business to a 10 out of 10. And you probably see that all the time and may have heard that in a couple of the messages in the videos, but it's very, very true. And in this stance, I want to give you two different schools of thought as far as personal development goes, because you never know what type of a nugget of knowledge will just give you that light bulb moment to get you to keep on going, to finish the job, to start something, or to keep on going through a certain challenging phase. So in this particular video, these two schools of thought are the theoretical, as then there is the when you're actually going into the effort, into the grind, and you're really being the entrepreneur. And these schools of thought to help you understand how they connect, but also how to establish different motivations, because sometimes the theoretical, which is much more of the seeing in the vision part of it, the sort of you can see yourself doing it, you ask the questions to help spark the right solution that's good for you. And then there is the grind, the actual application that will help you understand, okay, I just need to dig in deeper, find a little bit more of that entrepreneur within me, and keep on going. So that's what you're going to learn in this video. So a few of the basic questions that happen within the theoretical is really understanding having a vision, the right question to ask yourself to have that vision that pulls you to do the things that you need to do. So the first one is, who do I want to become? That's the first question to ask yourself. The second question to ask yourself is, how do I want to be known? The reason those questions are important is because those questions help you understand what you should be focused on. When you can think of those things, it almost helps you understand the brand, the personality of the business that you want to embed in the person or the people that you are surrounding yourself with and that you were impacting. So that'll help you understand the focused actions to keep on pursuing. And a great way to really summarize this is from a mentor of mine that really established this, and the phrase is, pain pushes you until a vision pulls you. So if you're wondering the whole big picture of why this is coming in the past and why you should try the exercises out, why you should answer the questions, that's the phrase. Again, pain pushes you until vision pulls you. Now, in the process, when you are going through your journey to be your own budding entrepreneur to full-blown, you believe that you can do it and you're doing the daily actions to be an entrepreneur, there's definitely some hurdles that have you questioning the journey. And so that's why I wanted to provide you with this, because I've definitely been through quite a few life challenges and some situations that just completely take the breath out of you, take the light out of everything that you're doing, have you questioning a lot of things. But at the same time, when those things pass and you choose to keep on going, that make you so much tougher, that make you so much stronger. So that's why I want to instill these phrases in case you either have gone through, currently going through, or will go through, more than likely, because it's life, challenging situations that are going to suck the life out of you, that you need to keep on pushing through, become smarter, tougher, and better from those situations. So with that said, think about this. It's all about the journey or the process that makes us who we are today. And sometimes your biggest challenge, your biggest tragedy can be your biggest blessing. Now, the next part of personal development is measuring your actions and accountability. So that's why I want to pose this question to you. If someone came by to audit your actions, what would they find? And it really comes down to the bottom line of there's no such thing as managing time. We all have the exact same amount of time. You have the same amount of time as me. I have the same amount of time as my 6- and 7-figure mentors. They have the same amount of time as Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, all the people that you look up to that are just kicking butt and taking names no matter what they have. It's not about managing your time. It's managing yourself. So make the time to have things work, fit things into your schedule. Beautiful part about having your home business is that you can, Jim Rohn said it best, so that you're working full-time on your income and part-time on your fortune. You can do the business part-time as much as you want, but if you can just squeeze in or fit in that 15 to 30 minutes every single day, you're going to have huge momentum because of that consistency. So it's about making that time and managing yourself. Now, in terms of the next phase of this, next branch to think about, is that there is no overnight success. Everyone starts out small. It's about the little things that make the result. Big mistake a lot of people deal with is that they focus on the result. They focus on, okay, so I will give myself 30, 60, 90 days to go ahead and get so many prospects or get so many customers, distributors, or build a business to a certain degree. Well, that puts the expectations and the attitude at a certain level to where it's unrealistic. There's a lot of false expectations. That's what a lot of people fall into. So instead, when you focus on the small tasks that make a certain result happen and you expect to get those down until they do, it makes you a whole lot more tough, and it makes everything a lot more intelligent in terms of the things that you're doing and how you're thinking. So realize that every single business, everything that is worth pursuing, takes time, it takes effort and energy, but also takes intelligent decision making and hard work to put it through. So imagine this, if you will. Imagine that every single time that you look to accomplish something, that is not going to happen on the first, second, third, fourth, fifth try. That is going to take you 15, 20, 50 times to get it on down. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because it's, again, not about result. It's a matter of fact that you are doing the action to make yourself that much better every single time. And imagine a grid, okay? So instead of success being, like this whole type of thing where all of a sudden just launches like that you see, I've seen so many business courses because I have my bachelor's in business, that you see in the startup things where it'll dip down a little bit, that sort of thing. Now, the only issue with that is that the expectation is that eventually you'll get to that huge blast off point. Of course, sometimes that does happen, but this is a game of network marketing where you are putting together the personal development, the relationship building, and you are literally building it on your own effort. Now, granted, there's a lot of team building, there's duplication to it, but when you're getting that momentum going, it can be very, very daunting, and that's the most challenging part. So that's why it's about the 1% rule, which is, again, not about the result, about getting those small bits down. It literally means getting 1% better every day and every single week. So if you also put that graph differently, and you're getting just a little bit better each time, granted, it doesn't look like much when you're first going, but when you all of a sudden do it over time consistently through that 30, 60, 90 days, do that for a year, which is what the pros do, then you get huge results. Now there's the last two things that I want to share with you as far as personal development goes. The one is the reaction that you have to things that happen in your day. So there's a great phrase that aligns this, is that, are you having a bad day, or are you having a bad 5-10 minutes and then milking it through the rest of your day? One of the best philosophies I've ever heard about this was from a previous career. It's called the Titanic theory. And stay with me here, but it means that if you can go ahead and picture a ship going through, okay? And you can picture 3 compartments. So you've got 1 wall, 2 wall, and 3. Those different compartments relate to your life and the things that you're doing. So let's go ahead and say, for example, personal, business, and we'll go ahead and say health or extracurricular activity to keep you nice and going, all that fun stuff. Now, let's say that something happens in the personal, okay? Now, whether it's a relationship or best friend, buddy, whatever it is, stranger all of a sudden negs you out, it means that there is that nice big old column right there that makes it so that it doesn't seep into the business part. Okay? Well, a lot of people end up doing is they have something that has an issue in one of those parts of their life, and all of a sudden it seeps through, it leaks through into the business or the activity, and instead of a bad 5-10 minutes, it affects their entire life. Now, granted, things are going to happen, but when you can understand that you can control your reaction to things, and that your reaction determines the rest of how that day, the rest of how that week and that month go, then that personal development comes into where you are controlling your future. And that's a huge part of it. So when you can keep those things intact and not let them leak, and not allow a bad 5-10 minutes, a bad person, bad 5 people to ruin the rest of your day, to ruin the rest of your accomplishments for the long term, it's absolutely huge. The next one is finishing the work. One of the best phrases I've ever heard from a mentor is, don't be afraid to go make a mess. Because in the mess, you will figure out for yourself what is the best way to do it. In the mess, you will figure out your own personal touch, your own style, your own flavor to do it, which will make you more confident, more certain, and more consistent in your actions. So it means 2 things. One, in this business, there's a lot of people, including myself when I was first getting started, we don't want to screw up, we don't want to be judged, or we don't want to look unprofessional in this world. The great thing with network marketing and building your own business is that if you have a day or a week or a month where you completely screw things up, you get tongue-tied, you embarrass yourself here and there, you don't completely screw up your business. It's not like any other business like that. Every single day is a refresher if you choose it to be. So with that said, when you go make a mess, you do something and you don't wait to be told. You go out and do it so you can get your own experience from it. Now, granted, you've got a lot of great things, maybe a mentor, maybe an upline or a team that can help you do the right things. But the important thing is that you're taking actions, you learn whether those actions went right or if they went wrong, and then you apply that learning curve. And through that, you will learn to take the actions to not be afraid of them anymore. They'll become second nature, and you will become that unstoppable person that you want to be. So the bottom line here is that when you put these actions into place and you take theory and you just go for it, you actually get to a certain point where you do not care about the perceived failures, you don't care about the hesitations anymore, you don't care about the things that you thought would hold you back and that you were so afraid of. So everything becomes instinct, and when it becomes instinct, it becomes your strength. And when it becomes your strength, you can go out there and do it with full confidence, and all of a sudden, you're a full-blooded entrepreneur. Now, I realize that there's a lot of information in this, but I want to give you a great taste of the information that is like within the training, and also encourage you to go ahead and check out any of the blog posts, and especially check out any of the free training as far as the cheat sheets or the video training series goes, because I, for one, have been through a whole lot of stuff, and I'm sure you have too. At a certain point, the most valuable thing in this world that I firmly believe in comes from a great phrase by Jim Carrey, is the most valuable currency is the impact that you have on other people. And that's my goal, is to cut through all the things that drove me crazy, share them with you, and allow you to, no matter what business you're in, to succeed. Because I want to make sure that I provide you with something that is very valuable and that helps you, because that's my purpose and my goal and my mission is, again, help you to get to a 10 out of 10. So feel free to go ahead and check out the free trainings, and what you'll notice is that they shortcut months and even perhaps years of frustration not knowing what to do, and lay out how you can be confident and belief in yourself, how you can be a leader and a team builder, and get the prospecting, the customer acquisition, and the recruiting going on in an authentic and true way, so that you're no longer ashamed if you are perhaps hesitant, and you can go out there and build a business that is on your lifestyle and your strengths, because I believe that's exactly why you're here. So do go ahead and check out the cheat sheets. Make sure that you enter your email, and I promise I'm only going to send you very valuable information that you can use every single day and every single week to build your business, because it's time to bring the industry into a stage where it's more valuable, it's more genuine, it can truly affect people in a positive way like it should be able to. So thanks for much for watching this video, and make sure to sign up for the cheat sheets or the free video training series. Take care, see you next time.